Hi, so we're back to moss stitch, and I really like this stitch. It's my favourite stitch, I think, out of all of the ones that we've been working on. I like it for a number of reasons. I like it because it's texturally quite interesting, and also it's quite easy to do. And now I've worked out the system, it's really not very difficult, and you can't really go wrong. The thing that I always used to get stuck on was which one I was starting on, but whichever stitch you finish on, so that row, for example, was a purl. You then start with a purl when you start your new line, and as long as you stick with that, it's all absolutely fine. This isn't going to take me too long. I'm fumbling all the way through this. I'm sure someone will tell me I'm not knitting very well, but then someone else said to me the other week on Facebook, well, just knit how you want to knit. So that's exactly how I'm jolly well doing it these days. So I won't get too much more done of this now talking to you. So I wanted to show you something else that I've been working on. A few issues ago there was a moss stitch cardigan in there, and I decided to take the plunge and buy the wool off a cheap wool shop on the internet, and it arrived, and actually I'm really excited with the colour because this is my favourite colour of all time. It's beautiful, it's like purple but it's got sort of a pink hue in it. So I started on it. I'm a little bit daunted and overwhelmed by the fact that I'm actually going to make some clothing out of my knitting. But I had to invest in a knitting counter, so that's really helping me. I'm on row 67, it's all very exciting. But because it's moss stitch and because I've now worked out how to do it, it's actually, this is the back of it. It's coming on nicely. You can see I've sort of started to shape it. This is supposed to be where my waist is. I just hope that's where my waist actually is. If not, then it's going to look a bit strange. But I don't know, I'm not really expecting this to look fabulous, but I tell you what, I shall wear it the most out of all my jumpers because I jolly well made it myself. So someone said to me, you can't underestimate the excitement you feel when you put on something you make, and I haven't had that yet, so this is the thing I'm striving for. So I went wrong once and I had to unpick, and that put me in a bad mood, and I've left it for a week, but I'm now back on it. So we shall see how this goes. But this moss stitch is so pretty, and I think it's going to look lovely in like a little jacket cardigan. It will end up one sleeve longer than the other, most probably, but hey, that's the beauty of doing things yourself. So good luck with the moss stitch. It's not too tricky, but it'll be a nice addition to our blanket.